Bonjour les massés.
Bonjour les massis. Laisse-moi bien que tu es. Aditida Kouzedi. Tu m'appelles? Coupé, bam bam. L'emergency, t'es dit dengue.
Bonjour tout le monde. C'est Tafil, Life with Ade. Et je m'appelle Precious Adeshewa Badru. Et je viens de Nigeria. J'habite à Montréal depuis 6 années maintenant. 6 ans. Je travaille, j'étudie. Maintenant, je suis étudiante Université Concordia. Qu'est-ce d'autre? Bon, c'est tout. Maintenant, j'ai fait YouTube. Hi guys, welcome back to another YouTube video with your girl Ade, and this is Life with Ade. First of all, guys, oh my god, I'm so blessed. I'm so thankful. Can you imagine the last video I made? Like, I was like, road to 200. Look at us now, road to 300 in the span of 2 videos. I'm so blessed. Thank you guys for your comments. Thank you guys for your subscription. Thank you guys for sharing, and like the beautiful comments that I have on these videos, like they want me to do more, right? Like when I started this whole YouTube thing, I'm like, I'm so shy, let me just put it there once in a while. But like, because of your comment, I want to do more. Like I want to stand in front of the camera every time, and I'm so thankful for that. So please keep on liking the video, keep on subscribing to my channel. Oh my god, you can't keep on subscribing if you are subscribed now. Keep on liking the video, comment, share and everything. And today's video is going to be very interesting.
Bonjour les massis. Laisse-moi bien que tu es. Aditida Kouzedi. Tu m'appelles? Coupé, bam bam. L'emergency, t'es dit dengue.
First of all, I don't know what that man is saying, but that's not French. That's not my own French. Maybe you're French, but it's not my own French. So guys, today, story time on how I learned French. So I live in Quebec province, which is strictly like the full-on official language is French. And you see how like many Nigerians, you know, the touch points in their first touchdown is Quebec, but because of the language barrier and everything, they're very quick to leave. So the questions that I've been asked is that, you know, I've lived in this province for 6 years now. How am I able to cope? How did I learn to speak French? So when we came to this country, right, there's a policy. It's like a policy of integration. It's a Quebec thing because French is the official language. If you're a minor, it is obligatory for you to attend French classes for 1 year. It's obligatory. For the adults, however, there are like other means of resources. So there's schools available that you can go, and they will even pay you for going to that school. But that's for the adult. But if you're a minor, when we came into Canada, I was a minor and I was obligated. They did not care about how many, because in Nigeria I'd finished my secondary school, right? But when I came here into Quebec, it's like, we don't care whatever degree you're bringing, you gotta go learn that French, yeah? And I'm like, it was frustrating.
Like, is it that you were doing like mathematics in French, English in French, civic education, Christian religious?
No, that is not the idea. So about the subject I had to take with the French, I remember vividly, it was just four subjects for 1 year. So you take English. No, there's no English. What am I saying? They hate English with passion. You take French, compulsory. You take mathematics. You take education physique, and you take informatique. So education physique is gym. It's gym class, and informatique is like a computer class. But informatique, they give us like what, 1 period per week. It's not really as heavily invested as the French classes. So the French classes, we have it split into 3 segments. Honor comme écriture, oral, and what's the other one? Lire, like you have to read. So reading, writing, and oral. So this one's like you can have 3 French classes in 1 day because you have to learn that French by force. So yeah, that's it. And 1 year straight. So they basically judge you on your level. So like every 3 months, they kind of see like your improvement level. And then they decide like, okay, if you are ready to advance to the next section or if you have to stay back and kind of thing. And once you are 18, you're out of the school. If you have not learned the French fully by the time you are 18, then my dear, you should go to an adult school to get finish learning the French. That adult school just is another story on its own. My French teacher or my homeroom teacher doesn't speak one atom of English. And everybody, when I tell you everybody in that class were immigrants, we were all immigrants. Like we had someone from Sri Lanka, we had someone from Bangladesh, there were like 2 of us from Nigeria, Turkey. Everybody was immigrant. So like we all had this common language that we speak, right? English. But then the man that was our teacher, so there was a big ass language barrier. He doesn't speak English, we don't speak French. But then we have to go to school. So it was the first couple of weeks it was draining. But then if you put your mind into like, this thing is not actually that bad, at some point, you start picking it up. And even when you say it wrongly, the man starts to like, he has an idea of what you're trying to say. Then he corrects you and say, prochaine fois, like next time, to the comme ça, like you say it like this. So it was a big deal, especially someone like me who I don't even finish secondary school. It can't be like say they send me back. No. How can people register for these classes? I think it's very, very simple. If you're an immigrant that you just touched down and you want to stay in French, it's like a whole package. All of these things like available to you. You have all these resources, but you need to go to a school board. All the school board is in French, so you have no choice. But there's something about that school board. Let's just put it on one side. But you need to go to the school board, and the school board is going to place you. They're going to give you exam. Like I did math and French exam, and then after my results were out, they placed me on like, okay, this is the level of French, so this is the class you're going. So we call it French d'Accueil. It's basically beginner's French. This is the class you're going, and for your math, this is the level you are. This is the whatever you're going to do. They don't care that you have already finished, because in Nigeria, right, I was 15 when I finished high school. So I got here at 17, and it's just like, we don't care about that. I know I had said like French, like Quebec or the Montreal is strictly French. It is, but there are English school board too. But it's more of a private kind of thing. So the government school is free for like minors and everything. You go to school for free and everything. But if you're like, okay, my child cannot cope in French, but we really like Quebec, we want to try English, there are English school board for you to go. Mais tu vas payer là, c'est pas gratuit. You pay like because it's a private institution. It's not on the government anymore. Tips that can help you succeed in this French class: YouTube. You'll be surprised, but YouTube. There's literally a French thing called French 001 for dummies. I'm sorry, I know you're not a dummy, but like that's just the vibe of it. Like YouTube. If you don't like nothing, YouTube. And your classes, they are going to provide you with a lot of resources. So you need to, it's not like Nigeria that you're just trying to pass the class. No, you're actually going to the class to learn. You're not trying to like, I'm just trying to pass the class and move on. You're going to the class to assimilate. It's a class assimilation, bro. You have to assimilate, you have to understand what they're teaching you. So you have to go to the class, you understand, you speak to the professor or your teachers. They're very nice because it's a kind of joy for them that you're learning their language. So if you're not putting extra effort to like, oh, monsieur, j'ai pas compris ça, est-ce que tu peux m'aider, all those things like that, they are willing to help you. They're willing to drop everything else to invest in you. So these are the things you have to think about. But these are for like the children that are coming in, right? What about the adults? Because the adults too, if you are choosing to go, it's the same thing. And the adult one is so fun because they pay you. If you pay, bro, they're going to pay you for going to the class. When you get to the class, I went to children now. Because I was a minor when I came into the country, so you cannot even negotiate. For the adults, it's still flexible, like whenever you want to do it. But you, straight up, they are bagging you to the class. So that's it. They can't negotiate it if you're a minor. But if you're an adult, like they will even pay you, I think, I don't know how much, maybe $25 per hour or something, just to learn French. And you go like 3 times a week and everything. Mais pour vraiment comprendre, like to understand French, you have to put in the work yourself. Do the assignments, actually listen, and the duration of you like actually trying to learn. I learned to like 1 year, right? But there could still be hiccups once or twice, but at least if you devote 1 year of study, people can do it in 6 months, but if you devote 1 year, you're safe. It's been 6 years, huh? And I've not gone back to the school in 6 years, so like. But I think the biggest impact this French has had in my whole life right now is going to be at work. because I work in a fast food restaurant. You meet various people every day, and a country that a city, I mean a province that the official language is French, then you actually have to communicate in French. So that is a big asset for me. Like, I can communicate to people, like even on the basics or whatever, I can communicate, I can relate to them in French, like, oh, désolé, oh, il y a un erreur avec votre commande, all those kind of things, like, oh, you know, because it's a restaurant, so people always come and they have something to say. And let me tell you, they are very petty. I've seen people that they speak French, they speak English fluently and perfectly, but they will not speak to you in English. They will speak to you in French because ici au Québec, tu dois parler en français. So that's it. So I think in my work it's the biggest thing, and I'm thinking after school too, when I'm looking to, you know, for my career, so it would also be an asset, right? When I write my CV and I'm like, I'm bilingual, I'll deal with it with whatever I want to do with it. So you can't tell me you can't give this job because I don't speak French. I speak French. And another interesting part is that Quebec is only like is official language is French, but the other part of Canada is actually French and English. So obviously they will not like penalize you if you don't speak French, but it's an asset. So if I live here today and I go to like another province, I'm like, oh, I speak French, they'll probably consider me over somebody that does. Well, it depends on the qualification, right? Over somebody that is just English. So that's another thing like that I think, you know, I'm set for life for. When they are splitting candidates, like these are bilingual candidates, these are unilingual candidates, and I'm always on this side of the road. So, merci beaucoup, tout le monde. Thank you very much for watching my video to this point. I hope you guys are able to pick one or two things from everything that I've said, that because in my comments you guys are like, you know, some people are just trying to move, some people have been here, you know, what province am I and everything. I'm just like, let me just give you this French whatever in total. So I hope you guys find this video useful. Please, like you've been showing love to the other video, please comment, like, share. Because no, like this motivates me to do more. So please share. If you have any person that is coming to Quebec, especially, you know, this video might be good for them. They might, if you need help to navigate extra resources or something that can help you in the country, you know, you can send me a DM on Instagram or my email address. I don't mind to like show love and everything. But that being said, if you have not subscribed, please subscribe. If you have not liked, as I'm counting like this, just like it. If you have not commented, please comment. Thank you very much. And I'm hoping by the time I'm dropping my next video, maybe, just maybe, I might have reached 300 subscribers.